lose anyone early on. They seem to play that edge of the circle tactic more than anything else. But then they just get slaughtered. Like, in one foul swoop, they seem to find themselves in the middle of a crossfire and they get slaughtered.
Yeah, it's positioning, not just individual positioning, but as a whole team, deciding where to actually attack this directly at it. Maybe skirt around and find a better position to from. So it's not really worked out for them. But like in the last game, they actually had a really good position on top of that hill. Then they moved back down around behind it. They've kind of got a little bit nervous about the situation. Then we saw a couple of the players just running out in the open across a road, and that's when they got taken down. But they knew where the enemies were. There was no reason to run out in the open there. So
yeah, I feel like Bad's take a lot of fights that they maybe can't actually use. As you can see, CC's going to straight past Chuck, and Chuck is now in the middle of the grass.
Oh god, he's trying to just sneak around on that one. You can see car number 2 kind of mockingly crawling along. Oh, RW has been found though. Look at the damage coming across. This is a huge fight if either of these teams goes down. Especially Car. Car are currently first place right now, but they've already lost one member. RW are going to be able to pick up their downed comrade. WEDG have been found by OG in the meantime. It's going to be a kill coming out for them.
It's big for Car. If Car go down here to RW, that's OG in a great position to put themselves back in first place. And Car did take a lot of damage off this initial engage. They're going to get a couple of their members back up and rolling.
Nice use of the smoke grenade to pick up a teammate as well. Just make sure that they can get themselves back on their feet.
2 members completely dead for Car, and 1 member was down. This is actually an awful position for Car to be in.
Still possible though.
He's going to peace out.
He's going to try. See if he can actually get away with it. Ryan's going to be there trying to get inside with his teammate there, but the zone is going to start to move on in. Oh, nice shots coming through shots.
There. RW actually putting OG in a great position to take first place back. If Car go down here, which it looks very likely that could be the case, we might end up seeing them lose that first place spot.
I mean, RW are contenders also. We are at a point in the game.
No way. He's just giving it up. He's just giving it up, and Car go down.
Car are no longer going to be in first place at the end of this one. OG already managed to get themselves a couple of points from kills. So that is a phenomenal position for the likes of OG, but also for these other teams that want to climb up the scoreboard, especially RW. They've been, you know, top 5, top 10 finishes each and every single round so far. If they can have a good performance now, there's still another map to go. There is still time for someone outside of the top 5 to catch up.
NY Sleepwalking, 4 members alive. CC, I think most of their team alive as well. So these are all the teams that will be contending now against the OG squad. We've also got Xavier Top Secret. I think they took a bit of damage against WEDG, but I don't know if they're fully alive or not. They might have every single member alive as well. And then we obviously still have those outsiders of Vainglory veterans
as well.
Yeah.
RW.
Bads aren't in a position to get towards that top 5, but Vainglory veterans, Team Secret, they could potentially swoop in here.
I mean, over the course of 2 games, you can get, if you get kills, you get 250 points as well. Over the course of 2, if you can win 2 games in a row, that's 500 points. That's almost as much as the top team has currently. So it's still very possible, even if you're down towards the bottom side. Obviously, it'd take a huge performance. Still possible though. Here we go, Bads. The full squad around right now, but they need to start slaying if they want to get up that scoreboard.
Absolutely, and you can see Team CC and also Sleepwalking very close to each other around those areas. A couple of teams have been eliminated already. You can see they have those digital doors closed on them in front of their team once their team gets eliminated, and a couple of those have already gone down. Look at this though, OG look like they're playing the military crate bait, which is in the back of that 3-wheeler. You wait for someone to come to the military crate, you jump out and you start raining fire down on them. Although it does kind of look kind of obvious when you park it right in the middle, so don't know how many people will end up falling for this.
Well, there's a couple of them around. There's 3 crates around.
Oh my god, that's a lot of crates.
And there's 2 tuk-tuks around as well, so it's kind of it's an advanced level of that kind of bait. Let's see if it'll work out for them. But not all OG players are hanging out in that tuk-tuk either, so still diversifying the strategy a little just to make sure it's a little more safe. Let's take a look at Vainglory Veterans. Not really talking much about these guys this game.
Flash has actually kept
themselves sticking together a little bit more. When he looks back over there, you can see Tiggs and Hambone actually working together on this one. So